Welcome, Sojourners. You have found yourself a cozy place here at Sojourners Awake. I'm Jonathan, and this is our production of Tabletop Stories. Set in the world of Bonsarel, we gather together and improvise an audio drama for you, so follow along. This epic fantasy is a world full of gods and monsters, and we play as ordinary heroes who delve into adventure, danger, and magic. The cast is a group of friends, all gathered around the table, rolling dice and telling a story. Sojourn with us and let your imagination wander into the world of Bonsarel. And so for now, our story continues. Brother Dogath, when you walk into this room, you see that it is circular in fashion. You hear a squeaking rat in the corner, and a small little rat hole in the crack of the stone near the wall. You see that there is a veranda, an opening that leads out from the tower and overlooks the swamplands. Much of the tower roof is ripped wide open. You also feel that there is a cold chill in this room. An icy cold chill that runs down your neck. Brother Dogath, what do you pay attention to and what questions might you have about this scene?
My first question is the girl in here?
You do not see anyone. No girl. Dogania, what do you pay attention to? What questions might you have?
I know that demons open portals. And this hole that we see here, it can be a portal. And these demons, they kidnap human bodies and souls and throw them into Apprendia, into prison. So this might be a hole that leads to a prison, and they might kidnap her. That might be something we have to, check out because, yeah.
At this range, Dogania, you suspect this might be a portal. It could be. You have learned to be cautious about any shadows and openings and suspicious doorways. But until making a closer inspection, this will remain simply a speculation. Muskrat. Nope. Muskrat, what are you paying attention to?
Well, you said there was a veranda. And so I'm wondering, if there's with it, you said it was open, right? It's an open veranda.
Indeed.
With the air kind of coming in.
The sickly haze.
If it might be being sucked into the portal. I don't know. Or if it's just kind of circulating in the space. Is it just is there air coming in through the veranda? Or is it just kind of stale?
It's missing part of the roof, too.
And part of the roof is missing. I'm going to consult the Oracle. Until Dogania walked up, I had no idea if this would be a demon portal, but I'm now going to ask the question. Is this a demonic portal?
Ooh.
Welcome, Sojourners. This is Jonathan behind the screen. Some of you may be asking, what is the Oracle and how do I use it in my games? There are two primary ways of discovering the world for the Sojourners. The first kind is like an interaction, and this is where I have placed a specific answer within each encounter, and the Sojourners gather clues in order to discover it. This is most of how the world works. But every once in a while, a very clever and imaginative Sojourner starts messing around in parts of the map and the encounter that I have not prepared for. So, I consult the Oracle. In this case, Dogania is wondering if this rat hole is a demonic portal. I had never thought about this, to be honest, and so I like to reward imagination in the games. The Oracle is quite simple. I take a d6 and I ask the question. The question has to be a direct yes or no answer. If I roll a 1, the answer is yes, and something else. A 2 is a straight yes. A 3 is a yes, but there is a catch or some kind of penalty. A 4 is a no, but often with a bonus or an advantage. A 5 is a straight no, and of course a 6 is a yes, and it gets much worse. You can see how consulting the Oracle is going to produce completely different results based on the question that you ask. It is very imperative then that you ask the Oracle a specific question. In this case, the question is this rat hole a demonic portal? And I got a straight yes. A 2 on the dice. Well, thanks for joining me behind the screen. Let's get back to the story. And the Oracle says a straight yes. And Muskrat, you see that this sickly yellow haze that is floating outside is finding its way into this rat hole. Dogania, as your eyes begin to stare into this rat hole, you have this like opening of a vision. And you hear the cries of the abyss. You know that this is indeed a portal into Aprendia. With that being said, Kazooka, as you're standing down there keeping watch, Mulgren sleeps quietly. Instinctively, your hand moves behind you to find some solace in the ground and the railings of the stairwell nearby. And you find your finger tracing along the sides of a small cupboard. As you turn around, you see on this cupboard there is a small handheld mirror. What questions might you have before taking an action?
Do I see any reflection? Am I like looking over it, like it's sitting with its mirror side up?
It is, and as you look over to look at it, you do not see your face, but you see the face of a sandy-haired man with wrinkles under his eyes, and he is sleeping.
I want to touch the mirror part.
And you touch the mirror, and he stirs.
Oh, hello? Are you there?
Who are you? So he can see me. You can see me.
Of course I can see you. Can you see me?
I can see you.
He starts to laugh and clap.
Oh, praise the gods. Hello, please. My name is Reginald. Please, can you hold me up? Let me see. Where am I? Where am I? Where are you?
So I'm gonna hold up the handle with the mirror, and I'm gonna point where he can see to the dragon, and then I'm gonna turn it around to me. See, did you see the dragon?
His face has now gone white. He says, "Oh boy,
That's a dragon. I'm
It
in
is
the
a dragon.
dragon. Did I make it? I made it into a dragon's horde.
No, you are not near the dragon. I don't know where you are. I'm near the dragon.
Well, I'm near the dragon as well, too. Then am I not in a mirror? Oh, please tell me I'm not. I'm still in the mirror, right?
You're still in the mirror. You're in the mirror.
100
Unless I'm
years.
in the mirror.
100 years and I'm still here. It never changes a day. But it's really good to see a face, and I hope I'm not talking too loud.
I hope you're not talking too loud either.
it's loud."
But it's loud?
Oh yes.
Hey. Well, I'm going to be loud too then, because we're just, I'm going to risk it. I'm talking to a guy in the mirror. I've never done this before.
We could be best friends.
So anyway, proper introductions. I've made my name. I've made my name is Reginald. What is your name, sir?
Kazooka. But why are you in the mirror? You said you're in the mirror.
Oh, I fell into it.
You fell into the mirror.
Yes, it's quite literally. I was walking around an old witch's hut and saw the mirror, decided to take it for myself, and when I reached into the mirror to grab it, well, there I was. And that was, as I've counted, and something of 100 years ago at this point.
Do you know where you are actually? Like, what's around you?
No, absolutely not. I only see your face and everything. I assume the last person I talked to said it was year 1342, I think it was. So that was 100 years ago. I don't know what year it is now. 1532.
Okay, well, you jumped 200 years. 13 to 15 is 200.
100 years. Oh, so it's been 300 years now. That's... Well, thank you for that information, Mr. Kazooka.
Absolutely. So, where is this witch that you talked about?
Oh,
You said you went...
witch.
You said
Burla. Burla was her name.
Burla the witch?
The witch in the Stillwater Swamp.
Is that where we're at?
Near Firewater City. Yes.
Okay. So there's a witch here.
Am I still in Stillwater Swamp? I tell you what, for 300 years, I have not traveled very far.
No, you have not. Are you from this area?
I grew up in Firewater City, yes.
Oh, wow. I am with some companions.
Oh, pleasure. Wonderful.
Yes. Because I don't know how to get you out of the mirror, but maybe my companions do. Come with me.
Well, I know how to get myself out of the mirror.
How do you get yourself out of the mirror?
A dragon must breathe upon the mirror to smash it. And then I can exit. And if I survived the fire breath, I'm alive. If not, then I suppose I'm dead.
How do you know this?
It was explained to me by someone, a wizard chap, moments before he died about 200 years ago. He
Well,
tried to...
information.
Well, it's the only thing I've had for like the last 200 years. Believe me, I've had plenty of time to think about it. Let's just say he did not survive the dragon breath. And so I never got the chance.
So a dragon's breath has to breathe on you.
Yes,
on
the
the mirror.
dragon's breath can destroy the mirror. That's what I've been told.
Okay.
I don't know if it's actually true, but at least the poor fellow that tried to help me last time, that's what he said.
Any particular dragon breath, or?
Well, I don't know. Is there a different kind of dragon breath?
Well, I'm just saying, can it be a sleeping dragon breath? Like, it just has to be his saliva breath versus anything else.
You know,
that
just like that was not actually specified. I always assumed it was the fire breath, but indeed, that's all he said. The breath of a dragon.
To the game master, can I do something?
Go ahead.
Can I sneak over to the dragon and see if his You hate when I do this. All right, I won't sneak over to. I won't sneak over to. I won't sneak. So, I won't sneak over to the dragon because every time I do something and you go like this, it's like I'm blowing the game. I don't want to blow the game.
You're not blowing, no. You're not blowing the game. You're good.
Well, because nobody knows I got this dragon breath thing, but it's also magic, so I don't want to spend it because it's going to kill my inertia. But I've got three of the modifier on my sheet, so I'm not quite sure strategically what to do here, other than to take you to my friends upstairs. Now I'm talking both as a character and to my game master at the same time.
Kazooka, you are asking if you can breathe the dragon fire upon this.
I know I can breathe the dragon fire. I'm not going to.
If Kazooka,
it'll kill my inertia.
If Kazooka was to look out the window, he would see the bottom of the rope of my grappling hook dangling there from the veranda. It's been there for about 10 minutes, but he hasn't seen it yet.
Too busy talking.
Indeed, Kazooka, you see Brother Dogath's rope just dangling from the 4th to the 3rd level. Reginald continues to chatter on excitedly that he has a friend to talk to. Kazooka, how do you proceed?
Well, I can't put the mirror anywhere. To climb up the rope, I gotta climb up the stairs. Because I don't know where to put the mirror, because I need 2 hands to climb the rope. I'm climbing the rope. So I'm climbing up the stairs. Slowly, carefully, gently, not to wake up the dragon. I'm telling Reginald, shh.
All right. Roll a d20. Do not roll a 1. Roll anything but a 1.
Good luck. Good luck. All the good luck.
I got a 4.
A 4.
That was not my good luck. Sorry, I didn't get.
Can I do my luck? Can I do my luck roll? Do I need to get a really good roll here?
No, just do not roll a 1. You were all
Okay,
being very loud, despite being loud. Mulgren did not see fit to wake up. Kazooka, you walk up to this tower and you see this large rat hole. You see the sickly green haze leaking into this fourth tower. The roof completely ripped off. And you see that the party is busy exploring. Muskrat, what are you doing?
Well, I'm fascinated with how the yellowish, haze is like going into the rat hole. I'm just fascinated with it because we've been talking about like portals, and I'm super on board to go to the abyss. Like I'm on it. But I also know that we're supposed to be team working this job, so I don't want to disappoint my companions. So I'm not jumping in as I would really desire to. I do have a question though. Do any of us notice Kazooka when he comes up?
Indeed you do.
Do I notice him when he comes up?
Oh yes, you do.
Okay. So maybe I'm distracted from the hole and all the amazingness that I'm imagining will happen if I jump in by seeing Kazooka, and so it distracts me from my great desire to just free fall.
And Dogania, what are you exploring? What are you doing up at this?
I'm thinking about my past because I know that this abyss is awful, and I already killed 4 of the demons, and I have a mark on my body for each demon I killed. So I know this is a very dangerous place, and I know we really have to fight for our life to stay alive, because this is just a horrible, disgusting place. So we have to be really careful.
And Brother Dogath, what are you doing at the top of this tower? What is Brother Dogath exploring?
Can I go look on the roof?
On the veranda, the porch?
How tall is the broken roof?
You look up at the broken roof, and it is about 8 feet at the base of the roof, and the pinnacle goes up another 12 feet into a nice little spire. These wooden shingles have been ripped off and destroyed. It looks as something has made its nest up there, a nest of bats, a nest of birds. But for the most part, this roof is demolished.
Can I take a little more time to look out on the veranda? I just kind of hooked my grappling hook and dropped it, but I want to see if there's anything else out there.
Yes, you can. Make a wisdom check.
19.
19 is indeed a success. Brother Dogath, as you peer out over the veranda, you get an amazing view of Stillwater Swamp. You see the mangrove forest. Far in the distance, you see the scorched lands of Firewater Desolation. You even catch a glimpse of the boggy water and marshlands in which begins the small town of Stillwater, where Ubi is from. She stands there with you, reminiscing about her home, muttering about wonder if she'll ever get back, wonders if she'll ever see her daughter Sasha again. And then you see a thin trail of smoke, a small little campfire, nestled at a campsite within the swamplands, and it's not too far away from this castle. You don't see anyone nearby, but you know that you are not alone.
Dogania, do you see that fire?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can see the smoke. I can see the smoke, and I don't know who can be. Can they help us, or should we meet them, or I don't know. Can they join us, or who are these people? I'm curious.
Well, wait a second. You were staking out the castle even before we got here. So, did you see anybody around the area when you were staking out the castle?
No, I didn't. No, I couldn't see anyone. There was no one there.
Maybe
sneaks.
Maybe it's the orcs. Do the orcs need campfires?
I don't think so. That's
We
just not
killed the
typical
orcs.
behavior. Well, we killed 4 of them, and there's a. Do we kill the little guy? I think the little guy ran away.
And indeed, you would know this is probably not an orc campfire, as most orcs do not make fires, but rather eat their flesh raw.
Presumably it's human, and presumably somebody's from the
Everyone
town.
notices Kazooka is now with you, and he's holding a mirror.
That's so pretty. Can I hold it?
You can definitely hold it. And there's actually somebody in the mirror.
Oh, hello. How are you? Hello. Oh, you're right, young lady. How are you doing? Reginald is my name. Pleasure.
Oh my gosh, you're amazing. I'm Muskrat, and I am your new best friend.
Oh, hello.
Let me show you around. So I'm literally going to go around and be like, I think this is a portal. Do you see? What do you think? Do you know anything about portals?
I can tell. Oh, if you hold it still for a second, don't shake the mirror. Yes, it does look indeed like a portal from what I remember. But to where? That remains unseen. It also looks like a little bit of a rat hole. Has anyone tried it?
Would you want to try it?
Oh, certainly.
Wait a minute. How did you get in this mirror?
Oh, long story. I touched the mirror and there I was, stuck inside.
Is this a portal? Are you in a portal?
Oh, yes. In one sense, it is a singular directional portal that can only contain one person at a time. So yes, if you ever see your own reflection, you'll know that it could be you inside. And believe it or not, that's the last thing I remember seeing was my own reflection. And I haven't seen my own reflection in 200 years. Oh, hold on. 300.
300.
Where did you, Kazooka, where did you find the mirror?
Downstairs in the cupboard when I was making sure that the way was safe for you to go upstairs. I was guarding the stairs.
My mom had one just like that. But she kept it in the cupboard to keep it safe. Do you think maybe the dragon was afraid of it? What happens if a dragon looks into the mirror?
Well,
That's a good
we're
question.
not going to find out.
Well, you know what, Reginald? I think that we could probably help you, but we're kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind taking a break in my pocket?
Wait, before you do that, Muskrat, Reginald, what was your skill 300 years ago? What did you do?
I was a backstabbing rogue.
Oh,
Yeah, we're best friends!
I was thinking something. Because it takes people like Muskrat to go touching these mirror things, and you got caught.
Indeed, I did.
I'm going to get you out. I'm going to get him out. Because we're going to need you. We're going to need him. We need a Bob. We need him. He's not going to know that.
Yes, we do. We need another Bob. I miss the Bob.
Oh, what happened to Bob?
Don't matter.
Oh, he's not here anymore. Don't worry about it. We just miss him. You will definitely fill his place. I promise you, Reginald.
So my action is to breathe fire on the mirror. I'm going to tell Reginald what I'm about to do. Telling everybody.
Okay.
I am not holding this mirror. If you're doing something,
put it down. Put it down on the
Okay.
ground.
Kazooka, you place the mirror upon the ground and you summon your last inertia point to
I'm going to drop. I know it.
on this fire. I would say that there's no conflict at this moment, so it's an auto success. You just need to roll a 2 or higher on an intelligence check.
I hate when you give me these hard challenges, because you know.
It's not hard to hit.
My affinity for ones is, pretty high. 10.
Manifested.
A 10.
yes.
You
Success.
spend your last inertia point and you breathe fire upon this mirror. The rest of you see this dragon's breath, hot, heated flame issue out from Kazooka in a magical fashion. And the last thing you see is Reginald's surprised face engulfed in flames as the mirror begins wreathed in this dragon's fire. I'm going to let the dice decide. You need to at least get a 5 on a d10 in order to make the effect. Yes, you do.
A 5 or higher?
5 or higher.
Do I get my modifier?
No, you do not. No modifier, just straight.
Really?
Yes, really.
Okay, I'm not. 4.
You have luck points?
Is that a D10 or
I
was
do
that
got
a D20?
Yeah, it's a D10. I got luck.
No luck.
Boo!
I use my-
Boo
no
on
luck
you,
and
Kazooka.
It is as Reginald said. I do not know what will happen. and the fire engulfs the mirror and blasts. And when you look back as the flames and the smoke subsides, you see that it's only your reflection in the mirror, Muskrat. And Reginald is gone.
Did you kill him?
Kazooka, you feel the strength leave your body and you collapse to the ground. You are conscious, but you are unable to act. You are unable to move.
Can I try healing hands on him? Because I don't know what's going on.
Brother Dogath, you
poke his
pray.
finger on his
Roll
cheek.
a prayer check. Roll an intelligence check. Again, 2 or higher. It's not too difficult. Just do not offend your god.
4.
4 is successful. Roll a d10. Spend your inertia point.
3.
Brother Dogath, you lay your hands upon Kazooka, invoking the name of your god, and nothing happens, Kazooka. You still feel fatigued. But you did gain 3 health if you needed it.
Thank you.
No.
At that moment,
You know what?
Dogania, you sense a dark presence in the room, and you start to see that the doorway to the rat hole has doubled in size since you last looked at it. And there are 2 red eyes staring at you. This creature then begins to pop from the portal with a large porcupine body and 2 mouths with dark red eyes and a long rat tail. It begins to growl and hiss at you with all of the anger and vile of the abyss.
Entering combat. It seems as if the Sojourners are up on the 4th level of Mogren's castle, high up in the tower, and indeed they have disturbed a demonic portal into the abyss. In the world of Bonzarl, this is called the Plane of Aprendia, a prison of incarceration for foul beings of the malignancy. One of them has made its way into their world. This horrible porcupine rat, 2-mouthed demon is ready to devour a soul. And Kazooka is in a tight spot because he is out of inertia, which means he cannot cast spells. And right now, he can't even move. Things are not looking well for the Sojourners. Round 1. Kazooka is first. He's on the ground, unable to move. He calls Ubi to come to his aid and pull him to safety. Dogania, second in turn, pulls out her hunting knife and sizes up the demon. She assesses the demon has 30 health points. She sees Muskrat ready to fight at her side. Dogania must roll a 9 or higher to attack, and she rolls a 13. That's a hit. She rolls a d6 for the knife damage, with a 6 on the dice. And using the exploding dice rolls, she gets to roll again and deals another 4 for a total of 10 damage. The demon turns its attention from the helpless Kazooka to the demon huntress. She's obviously made a mark. Muskrat pulls out her lightning wand and summons forth a bolt. She must roll a casting check, and she gets a 16 plus 3. That's a success for a total of 9 damage from a d10 dice. A bolt of lightning sears the spiny back of the demon, tearing its flesh. Brother Dogath remembers he found an ambrosia bottle from the dungeon yesterday. His simple mind believes it might be medicine, and so he administers a healing draught to Kazooka, but his hands are shaking. He must roll a dexterity check, 5 or higher, and he rolls an 8. Kazooka receives 2 out of the 10 inertia points back to his soul. The bard senses his magic returns. He can now cast spells once again. The demon then engulfs itself in flames using its magical ability. Dogania must roll a constitution check 12 or higher to avoid the flames, and she rolls a 19. She only takes half of 8 points of damage, so that's 4 points burning on her arms. The demon moves to pounce upon Kazooka to attack him, but Muskrat is in the way. She decides to tuck and roll, but remembers Kazooka is on the ground, helpless. So she chooses to fall into Kazooka and roll away. To do this difficult task, she must roll a 15 or higher. Oh, and she rolls a natural 20. Massive amounts of luck on her side. She grabs Kazooka and rolls away the poet just in time before the demon lands all 4 paws upon the stone. Round 2. Kazooka, now invigorated, pulls out his Spear of Terror and rams the demon in the side. Rolling a strength check, he must get a 12 or higher. With a 4 plus 5, sadly, 9 is not enough. The demon bites upon the spear, yanking it out of his hand. Dogania's arm is on fire. She must choose between putting out the fire on her turn or pressing on the attack. She takes the safe way and puts the fire out, taking no damage this round. Muskrat notices Dogania has doused herself. She then stands between Ubi and the demon and shoots the wand straight at the demon. It worked before, let's see if it works again. 12 or higher. 14 is a success. She then rolls a d10 for magic damage and rolls a 7. Wow. The demon now only has 2 health points left. Brother Dogath, seeing victory as close, literally takes the fight into his own hands. He rushes toward the demon and strikes it upon the jaw. He must roll a 15 or higher strength check, and he rolls a 22. He must roll a d4 now for damage, since he is using his bare hands. He only needs 2 points, and he scores a 4 on the first hit. With divine might, he smacks the demon, claiming the killing blow. The demon writhes and shakes, its skin bubbles and steams. Then its body suddenly goes limp, and with a thunderous boom, the spikes on the back of the demon explode into the fray, striking everyone within sight. Everyone in the area must roll a 15 or higher dexterity check to dodge out of the way of the spikes, which will deal 10 damage each. Rolling for Muskrat. 12, that's a fail. Kazooka. 3, that's a fail. Dogania. 14, another fail. Brother Dogath. He uses his luck and re-rolls, but it gets worse. 3, failure. I'm going to roll for Ubi, the NPC, and she rolls a 17. She is the only one with a success. She dodges the spikes as it shatters against the wall next to her. She only takes 5 damage. Everyone else takes at least 10. The spikes from the demon all find their mark and land in critical spots on the Sojourners' bodies. Kazooka takes 10 damage, falls unconscious, and will die within 5 rounds. Dogania takes 10 damage, falls unconscious, and will die within 4 rounds. Muskrat takes 10 damage and is alive with 1 point remaining. Brother Dogath takes 10 damage, falls unconscious, and will die within 6 rounds. With Muskrat being the only conscious Sojourner, let's continue to round 3. Round 3. Muskrat thinks quickly to run downstairs into the dragon's hoard and search around for some sort of magical healing spell. She has to roll a wisdom check, 12 or higher, to spot such an item. Oh, and she rolls a 20. Wow, she immediately spots a beautiful shawl. She must roll 2 out of 4 points in order to grab the item in time. She rolls a 3 on a d4. She grabs the shawl called the Veil of Duvana, the Lady with the Lamp, blessed with holy healing magic. Round 4. Muskrat must run back up the stairs, rolling a dexterity check to get back in time. Another 12 or higher. I can't believe it, but she rolls another 20. Muskrat is flying up the stairwell with all her might. Round 5. Muskrat moves over to Dogania, who now has only 1 round of life left. She places the veil on top of the demon huntress. From the throes of death, Dogania sees a nursemaid reach out her hand to her and wakes her up from her slumber. She arises at 1 health point. Round 6. I have determined that there is only 1 use left in the Shroud of Duvana. Muskrat must choose between Kazooka and Brother Dogath. She decides to place the veil over Kazooka, who has only 1 round of life left. The goddess of healing and mercy, Duvana, rings out a bell to wake Kazooka, and as she rises him from the dead, she adds, "Oh, Reginald says hi, by the way." Round 7. Now that Kazooka is awake, he has 1 last healing spell of magic. Since Brother Dogath only has 1 round of life left, the poet holds tight his belt, speaking the blessing of the All-Watchers. Millil, the god of poetry and song, hears his prayers, but the poet must roll 12 or higher, and he rolls a 7. Wait, Kazooka remembers that he has one luck point left. He decides to spend it, and not a moment too soon. He rolls a 16 on the dice. The prayer is heard. What a miracle. Kazooka pulls out the demon spines from Brother Dogath. The monk sits up with a start and says,
It's my turn.
Combat is over.
You hear a voice behind you, a familiar one. A giant green troll with long black dreadlock hair says, It's your turn? Did you want to play a game? Completely obtuse to this situation. Kazooka, you see this troll speaking to Brother Dogath very casually in this moment, breaking the tension.
Where did it come from?
You can see that he came from the 3rd level. I heard some racket up here. Was it you guys making all this noise?
Do you want to play a game?
That was perfect. Is it still my turn? Can I assess the situation real quick?
Yeah.
Okay. Brother Dogath, how many hit points do you have?
I regained 5 out of 11.
Cool, because I rolled it for you. Muskrat, how many hit points do you have?
2?
Dogania,
No,
you've
I
got
have 1. No, but I asked about the flask of life, and he said it's at the top of my turn, and I asked about it. The feature that I have.
You can drink it.
Gonna drink it.
Mm-hmm.
So now I have 2.
Indeed.
Drink it, because I'm about to hurl a really massive insult, and it may affect the rest of you. Can I hurl my insult?
Tell me what you do, and I'll tell you how to roll.
I'm hurling the most nastiest. You are the most godforsaken thing I've ever seen in my life. Get out of here. Insult at this troll.
Go jump in a hole, man.
He was not expecting this, so 9 or higher charisma check.
Good, because it's a 2.
A 2. He just looks back and says, I'm sorry, that was like the rudest thing to say. You guys come in here making all kinds of noise in my house, and what's that smell? He smells almost as bad as the demon.
You know, I have some complaints for this household. Where's the complaint box? Because I got a whole list.
Dogania, you know that this is a simple swamp troll. Probably some lurker living in this area. Probably causes all kinds of mischief. Known for eating people, but can be reasoned with.
Yeah, let's try to reason with him. Let's talk with this guy, and maybe we can we make him to be on our side, or just to work with us, or like an ally or something.
You talking to me?
Yes. Let's work together as we can.
I don't want to work. I want to play. I thought you.
Do you like marshmallows?
No, I don't like marshmallows. It's gross.
Why? You can totally make them. I can teach you.
Look, I can tell you don't want to play a game. That's fine. I just heard a party.
What kind of game?
Hey, you know what? I'm not talking to you.
Rude.
You said those horrible things
about... What kind
about...
of game?
You said those horrible things about my mother. I ain't gonna listen to you, okay? Look, I just wanted to play a game. It was pretty cool, but I can see I'm not wanted or invited to this party. So, and he gives you an obscene gesture, and he walks down the stairs.
Mr. Troll? Mr. Troll? It's my turn.
He turns back and grins with yellow teeth. So you want to play, little man?
No, I have a question.
What?
Where's the girl that was up here?
Which one? The ghost or the kid?
Kid, obviously. I can't see ghosts.
They took her away from the castle. Firewater desolation.
Thank you, Mr. Troll.
What? I thought you said you were going to play.
Can I cast Calm Beast on him?
You can try.
It's a monster.
Is that a 12?
You can't do that.
Tell me what you do, and I'll tell you how to roll.
I'm going to walk over to him and whisper something in his ear.
Okay.
Gross.
What do you say?
My mama always said I was about as smart as a troll.
Do we hear this? Because that is the genius.
No, he whispered that quietly, but what you do see is as soon as Brother Dogath finishes the whisper, the troll grabs him by the scruff of the neck and throws him to the veranda. Roll a dexterity check to grab onto the veranda.
Down.
6 or higher, please.
7.
By the skin of your teeth, you are white knuckle finger gripping the veranda, hanging from the edge 40 feet above the swampland. The troll then just stomps away down the stairs. Brother Dogath, you will lose your grip in 2 rounds.
Wait, he's got the grappling rope thing out there. Remember, he hung it and you didn't take it up to the 4th level?
It's not near him, that's for sure.
Can I run over and like check it and see where he is?
You see him clearly hanging from the.
We gotta pull him up. That's the point. We gotta pull him up.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I guess go over and pull him up.
In 2 rounds.
Strength check. Does Muskrat pull him up? 12 or higher.
Dude, I am a weakling. Okay, I have a 14 plus a 1.
All right. You pull Brother Dogath up.
I'm just so happy that everybody's alive and just like guys, this was hard. This was like this pretty tough stuff we're going through, and I'm just happy that everyone is safe.
Ubi looks at you, Dogania, and says, "Not everyone is safe. It's true. Firewater Desolation, that's the haunt of demons. It's a deserted place full of monsters. Why would they take her there?"
I don't know. We have to figure it out. We have to go there. We have to just follow the lead and follow that path, and we have to save your daughter. Yeah, she's not here, but we are on a quest. We need to help her. I mean, guys, we have to help her, don't we?
She looks at you with misty tears in her eyes, and she says, "I don't know who you are, where you came from, but I promise you, I owe you my life. Thank you."
We'll take gold instead. I believe that, but we're working together. It's okay, but can we get down to the ground without waking the dragon before we have any?
No, because the troll made noise, we made noise, everybody made noise.
Rappel! Let's rappel. Can we rappel like we're mountain climbers?
You can get to the 3rd level. Yes, you can.
Wait. No, they had the... Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, dang it. We gotta go down there again.
It is a 50-foot rope, and it's only a 40-foot tower, so you could get down. Yes, you could. As long as the grappling hook does not betray you. Who goes first?
Muskrat, you're the lightest.
Okay, well, maybe I can go down and, secure... Can I secure the grappling hook better with my other rope? Make it more secure?
Yes, indeed. Muskrat, roll a 12 or higher dexterity check in order to avoid falling.
I got another 20!
Doing this. I can't roll a 2 today, and you're rolling 20s?
20. What was that, dexterity? What was that?
With graceful ease, Muskrat, you descend the grappling hook and secure it in place enough for your sojourners to safely descend to the dungeon once again. And there you find yourself at the base of the tower as it slowly sinks into Stillwater Swamp. By now, the sickly yellow haze has drifted away due to a light wind, and some of the sunshine is peering through the smog. With Firewater Desolation on the horizon, you know that you have a long journey ahead of you. A good 3-day journey through the thick of the mangrove forest in order to reach the area that was destroyed by Mulgren. And how you proceed is due to careful planning and companionship. And so for now, our story concludes.
Every story comes to an ending, so for now, we must conclude. Thank you for listening, Sojourners. Your attention will not go unrewarded, and we look forward to continuing this adventure. Background music and ambiance provided by Tabletop Audio. Find them at www.tabletopaudio.com. For more information on becoming a game master or player at your table, visit www.sojournersawake.com. And wherever you sojourn, however far or near, as always, may your story continue.